Grand Rising Israel. Shalom. Shalom. Trying to do this without touching the screen, and it's very hard because I always mess up the setting. Shalom. Good to touch base with y'all. Situated here. Trying to get everything in position. Work with me, y'all. Work with me. So, been out of the loop for a minute. Going through some things. Good things. Really good things. I'm gonna share with y'all. I'm over here Pennsylvania now. Just left California, San Diego, and had some things going down that was really interesting of this world. Dealing with current affairs, family members, this corona situation, and just surviving in general. So let me share with y'all something, a bit of testimony in the story. I think last time I shared a video with y'all, I was telling y'all about this new blessing that I came across. The Most High, He tests us to see if we attach to this world, even through blessings He gives, to see if you would stray and go back into this world and forsake His power and His understanding. That's never been the case with me. I fully understand His power, His blessings. So I left a company and went to make more money. Say 3 times more than I was making. So basically I was bringing in close to $2,000 a week. So I went to the West Coast to drive for this outfit, and it was shady out the door. Let me tell you why. The guy flew me in to San Diego, but he wanted me to pay for my own hotel room. No trucking company does that. They fill the bill on all accommodations because they're trying to get you to be their slave. So I said, he didn't tell me this until I was at the airport, you know? So I said, okay, I'm gonna just do this temporary, you know, it's gotta be another blessing coming. Don't compromise yourself, ever. When you know you're a child of the Most High won't allow you to compensate, or not compensate, settle for bullshit, meaning in the name of the dollar, to let these people disrespect you, you know, or lack in compensating you. Now, the money, the pay was decent, but you're not supposed to subject yourself to any kind of weirdness in the sake of a dollar. So I get there, this dude knows I do over the road trucking, right? He's a Iranian, one of the heathens. So he's giving me this whole speech, you know, we go out to eat, about his drivers or his friends, you know, he's not the boss, he considers you a friend. That's the first sign that he's trying to lure you in like a pimp does a hoe. And he's gonna be pulling some underhanded stunts in the sake of you thinking that y'all friends. I said, well look man, I really don't do the friend thing, you know, and I ain't looking for no boss either. I came here to make money. Give me the lane and I'll go get the money, and that's that, you know. He's like, oh man, I like you. Okay. So this man ends up, I get the truck. This man had me going to 3 destinations: Yuma, Arizona, El Paso, Texas, and San Diego, back and forth. That's it. That's the only lane he had. He basically lied. So about a weekend to it, I call him on the phone. I said, hey man, you know, where else did this truck go, man? Why am I just staying in this lane? This is like local running, you know? Oh, it's just a little slow right now. It ain't slow. Dude, who you talking to, you know? So he gives me one run going to Texas, Dallas, then back on that track. So I started peeping game. I started looking for other stuff, you know what I'm saying? I knew this guy, he was lying. They lie to get what they want. And then I got to thinking. I can't even tell you how long I was there, like probably since the last time I recorded with y'all. That's the length of time that I was with him. I've been gone from him now for 3 weeks. And I remember talking to my cousin on the phone, and I'm like, man, I think this dude running dope. I only haul between 5 trailers, the same trailer numbers, you know, going to 3 different locations, all of them border states to Mexico. I said, this dude got me trafficking. You know, that's just me thinking, like, this is weird. And I'm getting paid. So one day I was making a delivery to San Diego. He called me and asked me where he already told me that he had trackers on the truck, 3 trackers. So he's calling me all the time on the phone while I'm driving, asking me where I'm at. So I said to him, I said, hey, look, man, I don't truck like this, man. I said, you call my phone all the time asking about this freight. I don't worry about that freight until I'm bumping the dock. You calling my phone all day. I don't talk to my daughter this much. You know, you like invading my space. He's like, no, I got the tracker, but it's on my computer at home and everything. Dude, you didn't call me from your house many of times. So you're lying. Either you're not tracking this truck or you just really annoying on my phone. So he says, I say, you know, I've never trucked for a company that, unless it's hazmat material that I'm hauling, need that monitoration. I mean, he was really annoying on my damn phone. And so one day we get into it. I forgot what it was about now. You know what I'm saying? We cursing each other out. And then I apologized to him and said, look, man, just as long as you paying me, let's keep all this extra stuff. I think it was about the phone. But he was like, you know, you complained that I call your phone? Yeah, you called my phone, dude. Get off my damn line. So I'm trying to speed this little testimony up. So that was that. Oh, I'm telling my cousin, I'm like, man, I think this dude running dope. You know, like, this is weird. So one day he calls me, asks me where I'm at. I was pulling up to a delivery in San Diego. And he says, okay. I get there, it's a tight ass docking place. It's really designed for box trucks, you know. It wasn't designed for 53-foot trailer semis. So I'm in there maneuvering, you know, trying to get the trailer. By the time I dock this truck, this dude pop up. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, yeah, man, I was just in the neighborhood or some shit, he said. So like I said, I'm thinking this is fucking dope. So we're on the side of the truck, you know, I was going in, he was needing the BOL, the bill of lading, you know, copy of, so he was talking to the receiver. And when he's coming back, I'm on the side of the trailer, I grab him by his shoulder and say, hey, dude, you know, if it's dope on these trailers, you need to be paying me more. And what I meant by that is, if I've been trafficking dope, you're gonna pay me and I'm leaving for the work I did. I'm not gonna be moving your dope. And he goes, huh? I don't understand. You know damn well, dope is a universal language. I said, cocaine. Oh, no, Q, you crazy. No. I said, okay, just as long as you know we had this conversation. So long story short, I end up finding, I got a good friend of mine out here, and he owns his own truck, and he's been telling me about how he moving for the longest. But I didn't really want to get into ownership because of all the different avenues of entities that you got to deal with, you know, taxation and everything. It's a lot of responsibility. But he happened to call me, and he said, hey, man, how's it going over there? I said, man, this dude is weird, dude. I said, you know, I said, I think it's dope on these trailers, man. I said, this dude is just tripping. So he said, man, come on over here where I'm at, dude. We got trucks. That, you want a truck? They'll help you purchase your own truck. So I looked into it, and everything, the numbers was looking right. They provide all of the brokering, the dispatch, insurance, and everything. Of course, you pay a fee. So that's what I did. And now I'm in a 2022 brand new truck. Still smell like plastic seat covers in here. When I got it, it had 51 miles on it. I think I got 3,000 miles now. But this is what I'm saying to say. I'll finish that story up. The Most High gives you blessings. You got to pay attention, and you got to be able to discern when to close a door and open a new one. In the name of His power, all praise to the Most High, and honoring the blessings as they come. You can't be attached to anything in this world. So back to this guy. For some reason, I found a microphone in the truck. He had a microphone mounted up here. And I'm looking. So I called two other my buddies, their truck, and I sent them a picture of it and said if they can Google that, see if that's some kind of mic or something. And then I called two of the white boys that drive for the same dude and asked them if they had that on their truck. And they said, yeah, we think it's for the Bluetooth. I don't use the Bluetooth. Like, man, y'all slow motherfuckers. So that's when I got to talking bad about it. Because if you listening, you're gonna hear now. And sure enough, I was going to return his truck because I was coming to get this truck. And I got this truck out of Chicago. So I had to drop his truck in San Diego and then fly to Illinois. So while I'm telling him, get me to San Diego, he would let me get as close as Yuma, Arizona. And he had dudes driving for him that didn't even have CDLs. He was trying to get me to drive illegally, meaning drive from San Diego to El Paso, which is a 14-hour drive in one day. We only can drive legally 10 hours. So he kept trying to tell me how to do it and unplug my ELD device. And I said, dude, I'm not doing that. I get paid by the mile. Yeah, but you'll get all the miles. But yeah, I get all the violations. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get the miles regardless. So he tried that on me for about a week, and he saw I wasn't going. So what he would do is I would get coming from El Paso, I would get to Yuma, Arizona. He would have this dude come out there named Cowboy, country motherfucker, redneck. I sort of liked him in the beginning. He just was him, but then I'll tell you what he did at the end. So he would have him meet me, come from San Diego and meet me, and he would grab the trailer and run back and forth. Cowboy used to run from San Diego all the way to El Paso and back in one day. Didn't even have a CDL. So I called him. I said, hey man, why you keep stopping me from getting from Yuma? He would give me a load going back to El Paso. He wouldn't let me touch California soil because he was listening on that mic. He knew I was trying to return his truck. He was trying to get me to abandon the truck, whereas I would have to pay or not get paid. See what I'm saying? These fucking heathens. So I called him and said, hey man, why you keep stopping me at Arizona, man? I got a doctor's appointment. I made up a doctor's appointment. I said, I got a doctor's appointment in San Diego. I need you to route me there. Oh, yeah, okay. So I made it to Arizona, Yuma, Arizona, coming from El Paso. I had to shut down, and in the morning I was going to continue driving into San Diego. He calls me and says, hey, I'm going to have Cowboy bring you this trailer. It's going to it's going to El Paso, then he's going to take yours and bring it into San Diego. I said, no, he's not. He said, yeah. I said, no, he's not. I said, I told you I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So now he can't stop the flow. Even though he's listening, he can't deny what I requested, right? So, this jackass, I get to San Diego, deliver the load. I just got out the shower. My lips and my skin is extra dry. I get to San Diego. I drop the load. I bobtail. Now, he doesn't have a terminal. like an office or something. Where I picked the truck up, which is just at a place where they get loads delivered to. So when I return the vehicle, I got to return it to its place of origin. He doesn't have a terminal, so long as he got access to it, it's considered not abandoned. So I drove it to a truck stop, a pilot. He called me, said, hey, where you at? I said, man, I'm on my way to my doctor's appointment. Okay, where's the truck? I said, it's at the Shell, but it was really like 3 blocks up at the pilot. He says, okay. So I jump in an Uber. He calls me again. He says, hey, where you at? I'm on my way to the airport. I said, I'm in the Uber. He says, oh, no, you don't have to take Uber. You know, me and Cowboy right now, we're together. We're about to go eat or something. We could take you to your appointment, or I can wait on your truck until you get back. I said, what? I said, no, man, I'm good. He said, no, you use an Uber. You don't have to use Uber. You can use my car, you know. We're like friends and everything. I said, look, man, let me tell you something. If I need something, I will ask. But if I got my own money in my pocket, I'm a man. I take care of my own things. You're not my daddy. This is what I'm telling this dude, because he's coming off like this, like he's trying to, he wants you to build a favor. So he like owns you. That's how he runs the white boys he with. You know, their license is burnt up. They can't go truck nowhere else. Nobody's gonna insure them because of all the violations that they have. And I'm not even speaking about Cowboy with no license. So he owns them like a pimp. And I said, look, man, no, you know, I don't move like that, man. If I need something for you and I don't have it, I'll ask. But if I got it on my own, man, I move and make my own moves. So he calls me back, hey, where's the truck? I go to the Shell. I said, it's at the pilot, man. I said, I left the Shell and went up to the pilot, you know, and I took an Uber from there. So he calls me back while I'm at the airport, though. He says, hey, I'm on your truck, and I replaced some mud flaps, and your bumper was a little loose. I tightened up the bumper. Now, I'm not even coming back, but the fact that this dude is on my truck thinking that I'm coming back, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He said, yeah, no, you left the power on. I turned the switch off that cuts all the electricity off, lights and everything. And I had a fridge on there with some vegetables and fruits in it. And I said, man, why is you turning off stuff on my truck, man? I said, dude, I'm not even going back, but I'm just giving them the whole theatrics. I said, dude, I got stuff in that fridge, right? Why'd you, oh, you do? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay. Well, when you gonna be back? I said, look, man, I'm at my appointment. I'll call you later. So he started blowing my phone up. And I answered the phone. I said, hey, man, I'm in my appointment. What do you want? I'm waiting. I'm trying to get the hell out of the airport. Just so happened, a lot of airport employees had walked out this particular day because they were trying to make the shots, vaccinations mandated. They left. The airport was towed up, man. You couldn't find a flight for nothing. I found a flight from San Diego to Oakland, because that's where I was going. I just bought a Cadillac truck from an auntie of mine, and it was in Oakland, and I had to go get it. And I was driving it back to Houston, then flying from Houston to Chicago to get my rig. I was gonna have a Cadillac shipped, but all praise to the Most High. He had all these events going on. Here it is. I didn't have to spend the money to have a truck shipped. I was in California. I just had to find a flight from San Diego to Oakland, and I couldn't find one. They wanted $500 to be in the air for like 45 minutes. I would have paid it, but I started thinking about it. I said, man, let me rent a car. I got the last rental car available coming out of San Diego with all that mess going on. Got to Oakland, got the car. So back to this clown. He started blowing my phone up because he's wondering where I'm at. He said, hey, I got a load for you. I said, I finally was able to tell him the truth. I said, hey, look, dude, I don't, this ain't a good look for me, man. I said, this is where I get off at, man. He said, what are you talking about? I said, man, I can't. I said, I told you I was an over-the-road truck driver. You got me doing this same lane. Don't get me wrong, the money good, but that ain't what I came for. I came for the freedom. You know, you got me going to the same 3 locations, dude. You keep asking me to drive it legally. Then you make it seem like it's a problem because I don't like to keep getting propositioned. You know what I'm saying? No means no. So he's like, oh no, you can't do that. You know, you gotta return the truck to where you got it at. I said, dude, I picked that truck up from Cowboy at one of your delivery spots. You don't have a terminal. No, I'm gonna have the truck towed. I said, dude, you had that truck towed if you want to. You just called me from on the truck with my vegetables that were going bad. You got access to that truck, so don't play no games with me, dude. I said, send my money. Zell me my money. He says, no, I'll send you your money Monday. It was like a Thursday or something. This was all going on. I said, no, I need my money now, dude. Do it like you do a cash advance. I need my money. Long story short, it's been 3 weeks. I still didn't get my money. So I got a partner of mine, used to rap in the rap game, used to rap with Too Short and Diddley and Rapper Ron. Good friend of mine named Mr. Ill. He's trucking. I turned him on to this place here. He came over here. He got him a brand new truck too. Well, he's the one who turned me on to that Iranian dude. So he calls me yesterday. He'll call me yesterday. And he like, hey man, you ain't gonna believe this. I talked to white boy Mike over there at that little outfit. And he said, Mike called him and said, hey man, I need a job. He said, what's going on? What's going on with you and dude? He said, oh man, it went all bad, man. He said, dude had, in the last 2 weeks, 5 trucks broke down. I asked him if I could get a $100 advance. He said he didn't have it. The freight has dried up. That lane that I was running, the company contracted a company that drives with team drivers, meaning they can legally drive that 14-hour route without any interruptions or violations or subject to getting pulled over, because that's what you're going to get. You're going to get pulled over. And if you are moving dope, good way to get popped is by driving dirty. So he lost that contract that I assume is his only lane. So look how the Most High tells you in scriptures, ye who bless us shall be blessed, those who curse us shall be cursed. This whole man's empire went down all because he chose to hold $1,800 of mine and not pay me. You know, that's what he owed me. So I went all that time without no income. Luckily, I had people that I could lean on to assist me to get where I needed to be. And plus, coming out of California, the rental car wasn't too bad. It was a compact as far as fuel. Gas was $5.79 a gallon when I was in California. I was driving a V8 SUV out of California. I think I spent, Phillips was like $75, $80 for, that's $400 just to make it to the borderline of Arizona to get the hell out of that state. Killed me on fuel. I don't know how y'all do it in Cali, man. I do not know how y'all do it. But I'm getting situated. These blessings don't stop. Just want to share a little testimony with y'all. Let y'all see how the Most High protects His chosen. You know, don't ever forsake yourself and your blessings and settle. That scripture pertains to when He says that about ye who bless us shall be blessed, meaning those who know who they are. It doesn't really pertain to the average Latino, Negro out here being of Israel. They don't know who they are because you are under curses. But when you understand the curses and you understand His power and He's removing curses off of you, you can't compromise yourself. Those who bless us shall be blessed. Those who curse us shall be cursed. So let you see the blessings as they increase. This is This is my bedding. Everything is comfortable. I can't begin to tell you how things are just turning around for the better. This is my fridge here. About to make me a salad. I got the sweet tea in there and all that good stuff. Got my Yeti on deck. My big screen. I got to get it mounted though. And I can't really begin to tell you how comfortable, this is a king's lair, how comfortable this bed is. I don't want to get out of it, man. It consumes me, you know. Then I got my little walk-in closet. And your boy is comfortable. The Most High is protecting his people. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, all y'all, and share with y'all. This is not bragging and boasting of anything. I'm grateful for my God's power and his display of it, as he always wanted to do, show his power and display it and show how much he loves us. This is what we had, and this ain't even a portion of what we had before we fell into the curses of Deuteronomy and how we were living and blessed across the land, and people knew it. I'm talking about other nations. This is servitude. This is punishment. And I feel so good and grateful that I get it. He allowed me to get it. And all the blessings that's coming my way, and the people that's heeding his information that I share with them, and how they see it literally overnight, the blessings in their world turn around. I got friends in Israel. I've watched, as I shared with them, this understanding about the Torah, the original Testament, the Old Testament they call it, being our book and our book only, and we have nothing to do with the New Testament, which you can tell by the scriptures: Matthew, John, Peter, Paul. Those are Roman names. Those are European names. Those are not prophets. Those are not Hebrew names. That book is not ours. And I've watched my brothers that I came into this truth with, or at the same time, because we're all still seeking, you know, we're all still learning. And as I shared that understanding with them, which it all explains everything, Most High crossed every T and dotted every I. And some of these brothers are even truck driving. They refuse to let go to Yahushua / Jesus as an understanding. They still want to believe that that's his son, despite Moses was told by the Most High that his only child is Israel, meaning the 12 children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. And I've watched these brothers fall to the wayside, even though they know they're Israel, because that's not good enough for the Most High. You must believe on him and seek him and him only. These brothers chose to hang on to that idol, which Jesus Christ comes with an idol, a cross. That is not the Most High's son. And despite us having to part ways, them being in their feelings, a lot of them even stop, defriend me on Facebook or whatever social media we were attached to, even subscribing to my page, because they got in their feelings because they want to hang on to baby Jesus. I'm still afloat. These brothers have lost wives, houses, jobs, so-called careers, things of this world. And the Most High, to me, in my opinion, has showed them this is good as it gets for you. I had many talks with people about that. And because we had something in common of knowing who we are, I hope in time that the Most High would give them a sign. But their love for baby Jesus and Yahushua, or the cults out there, the camps, and wanting to be belong to that, something to that magnitude or that affiliation, that meant more to them as an attachment and identification than it was to seek what was being shared, which had all the benefit. Yahushua Jesus has no benefit. And Some people even want to say, they want to bring the scripture in, let's make man in our image, and try to say that's the Most High with his son. Okay? If anything was tampered with, from all the stuff that you see, it explains everything. If anything could be of question in the original testament, wouldn't that want to be one of the scriptures right there that you should try to see if it really is supportive? Okay? Because if you stand on that, you're saying anything that identifies association or belief of Yahweh Jesus trumps the stuff you heard the Most High says in Isaiah, that he is the only God, he's the only creator, he's the only redeemer for his people. He created no other gods. There's no God on the side of him. So anything attached to a God who hasn't created or destroyed anything that comes with an idol has the same attributes as Satan, the morning star. As Satan tries to be like the Most High. The Most High has 12 tribes of Israel. Jesus Yahweh Shai has 12 disciples. The Most High anointed his people with oils. Jesus Yahweh Shai gives you baptism in water. You don't see the replacement? So, to steady be walking into flames, seeing the signs that it's getting hotter, meaning with no reward, to keep asking for more verification to trump the Most High, there's no wonder a lot of our people are going to get destroyed, because they look for every excuse to deny the Most High and him only. So that'll be that. I'm not going to debate or argue with anybody, as I hadn't in the past. Those friends of Israel that I lost, they wanted a debate. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to argue with the Bible. I mean, with the Most High, what he says, you know? And even if you want to sit up there and say, let's make man in the image of our image, okay? If that is a lie, who is that lie to benefit? Think about that. Where's the benefit in that? I'm not a gambler, man, but I know the odds when they are in my favor or against me. So that's where we differ. I know for a fact that none of them brothers that I'm talking about are in Israel are doing well. And maybe, let's say it's 6 of them, maybe 2 of them are still afloat, doing fair, and I just look at it as a sign as the Most High is working on them. Or this is their kingdom and it's as good as it gets for them. Nevertheless, I see no benefit in it. I shared with y'all this one book that I bought a while back. 5-minute Bible stories. Let me get into this for a second. Well, I came across another one. Boy, they keep telling on themselves, these heathens. 100 Bible bedtime stories designed for the kids. And the thing about these books, they tell the truth. But see, they think the truth don't matter long as they give you a narrative on the truth. So they identified the Old Testament in here as just a past story, whereas they give you the New Testament and they introduce Jesus. So, like anything, people in religion, Christianity, they strictly read off or go by the New Testament. You should always want to, just like a movie, Godfather. Who's watched Godfather last episode and didn't watch the first one to get understanding? any saga of movies. So it's the same with a book. If you really want to know, if you took that much time to learn the new, why didn't you studied up in the original? Where you could see from that, once you start reading the new, you could debunk a lot of stuff that you're reading because of what you were told in the original. So, yeah, this will kill. I'm gonna just go to the glossary. And this is gonna speak volumes for understanding. People that refuse to acknowledge the Most High as the only God and the only Creator. Okay, check this out. Yeah, try not to mess this up. Okay, this content. All right. Just look at some of the things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna highlight them as I do this. Let me pause this. Okay, I took the time to highlight some things. Now, just check this out. You got disobeying God, right? This is all original Old Testament Torah content. Noah built an ark. The flood. The Tower of Babel, and that's relating even to today, as they built the fifth branch of military. Trump started the fifth branch of military, SpaceX, still trying to get to the heavens to fight God and put weaponry out there. God's promise to Abraham, Jacob and Esau, sold into slavery. The brothers come to Egypt. The burning bush. Plagues. Moses sees the promised land. Now see, when they reading these events in the Bible, they make it seem like this all was mystical or so ancient and everything that is not relevant, right? Then you go over to the New Testament, you see your idol. Mary is chosen by God, and I put in there bullshit. This is when you get introduced into religion, Christianity, and lies. And you see this line I put right here. This is when the New Testament starts. So this is the ending of as they bring it forth, the original Torah text and everything. Notice the names. Notice the names. Those are not Greek, Roman, Edomite, European names. As soon as you get into the New Testament, you get Mary. Where's Philip? Rome at last. Just a lot of stuff that's in your face, that's suspect but never questioned. Like you going on a roller coaster ride and not even knowing where it's stopping at. That's deadly. I'm just getting back into my mode. Like I said, I've been here. I think this is my third week. So I'm just getting adjusted. Like I said, I had a lot of stuff to take care of. getting back on my grind, in the routine of things that God took me out of my element. Like I said, I was still able to keep bills paid, all praise to the Most High. I was getting compensated money-wise, but it wasn't what I signed up for. And that's the thing you must understand. If you ain't signed up for, don't do it no longer than you have to in the name of transitioning and doing what you got to do. But don't compromise yourself. Besides that, I've had little time. I'm always reading or watching people's material. I wasn't, because I was going through all what I was doing, trying to make sure I was making the right moves. I haven't been able to follow up on anybody's works as far as supporting them. Deshaun, Whitehead, Shalom, brother. Terrell, brother, I saw a message that you sent me. I had lost my phone, and I had it turned off, and I had it turned on. I got two phones. So when I got it turned back on, because I found it, I just found it when I was going through all my stuff putting on here, and that's when I saw you sent the message. But I couldn't find the phone, so I didn't know about the message. So, brother, I'm gonna return your phone call. Just understand, I'm just getting back in the rotation. Haven't seen any latest information on Raptor News. I've been so, I ain't even gonna say busy. I've been trying to make sure I'm paying attention to my blessings. So I haven't really been on that. I was suspended on Facebook, and I just got suspended again the day before yesterday. They Dave Chappelle me. And how that went down was a story crammed across the news that this black college linebacker football player met somebody online, like Tinder or something like that. I think it was some Tinder dating, and met him at the hotel, and it turned out to be a transgender, a tranny, and he beat him to death. And they're talking about the conviction that he's facing and all that stuff. So I'm looking at the comments, and the comments was pretty much the same as what I had stated. I said, man, these trannies, they identify as transsexuals, right? I said, these trannies don't know how to stay in their lane. A lot of them have been abused as kids, and they repeat the same thing. They repeat some form of rape, some kind of violation to somebody else to introduce them to their lifestyle. Just because that's what you went through, don't try to spring it up on somebody else. That dude was straight. He wasn't looking for a transgender when he was online looking for a mate. They banned me for 30 days, said that's discrimination, hate speech. That's a fucking fact. So it is what it is, man. This is their world. This is their kingdom. This is it, you know. And like I said, I'm just now finding out I got a cousin that's gay now. She's young, dumb, but to each his own. I don't have nothing against. Matter of fact, I ain't even about to explain that shit no more. If you got a problem with it, so be it. That's that. Nevertheless, I'm staying out of the way to the best of my ability. I'm still getting my blessings. I'm paying attention. I got some stuff that I wrote down, so much stuff that I want to share with y'all. Because as I learn, we're learning together. That's why I do this, you know, for us to learn together. I got people that share stuff with me, especially Beverly Baptiste. She's always sharing stuff. What's up, Trey? Shalom, brother. Sister Nicole, I see you. I love learning, especially when it makes sense. And that's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. When you're sharing something, make it make sense. Don't just share it because it was shared with you and you can't see the lack of benefit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had people try to reintroduce the Jesus in another form to say, no, he's his son. I'm not interested in any material on Jesus, Yahweh Shai. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care how legit, how good it looks. I'm not going. That bridge has been passed, burnt, overtaken. I'm not interested in it. I'm very serious because I'm seeing the benefits and understanding and knowing the Most High only. Period. You can't tell me nothing else. There's no benefit in it. So I look forward to being able. This is a lot comfortable, by the way. Let me tell you these blessings that I got. I'm no longer driving, getting paid by the mile. My pay grade is something else now, ridiculous, and I'm gonna have more time to be learning and sharing with y'all. That's the blessings of this. All praise to the Most High. You got to understand when I say that. The window for delivery on everything that I do now, and the compensation, the money, is something believable. Like, this is what I should have been doing, but like I say, you got to go through things and you got to pay attention and see what's what. Putting the Most High first. That's the only way it's going to work, and you got to be patient. I got a blessing that came in my life, so much appreciated and needed right now. I'm not even going to speak on it because I'm not letting anything of the world even know about it. That's mine, my gift to me from the Most High. All praise to the Most High. And in a sense, I'm sharing this video. It's a form of celebration, honoring the Most High's power and my testimony that He works. And I hope all of y'all that are seeking Him as I do are experiencing equivalent blessings. With that, this is my first 3 weeks here. So I'm working on this, actually going into the second full week of earning properly. So I'm gonna be starting learning how to manage my time to share with y'all. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just learning. That guy had me on that border, that Mexico border route for so long. The shit was crazy. I'm like, I gotta be moving though. Ain't no way I'm going to 3 locations every time with 5 different trains. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead, finish my Sabbath. This shit is just amazing. All praise to the Most High. You ever make me excited and relaxed, bro. Glad to be back in y'all presence. Hope all y'all doing well out there and paying attention. All praise to the Most High. Stay focused. Honor your God, only Him. Recognize your blessings. Just stay focused and pay attention and out of the way. All praise to the Most High, to the best of your ability. I love my people. And I'm so grateful for the Most High and His blessings as He protects me in this kingdom, going into the next kingdom. Y'all stay focused. All praise to the Most High, God of Israel, the only God that creates and destroys. All praise to the Most High. Only. Shalom.